I'm Jax, and welcome to the Grill Iron. We're heading to the best college football tailgates across the country and drafting amazing local chefs to step into our taste-made kitchen at the Hyundai Fieldhouse and redefine the art of tailgating. While the teams fight it out on the gridiron, our chefs turn up the heat on the Grill Iron. It is known as America's cradle of civil rights. This is where a once-in-a-generation hero proved that nonviolence and an unwavering faith can, in fact, change the world. Birmingham, Alabama's journey is a remarkable one. Where once lay abandoned buildings and shattered windows, now blossom stunning urban farms. But for over 120 years, one thing remains. On a wintry Thanksgiving weekend, the entire state converges on its most steadfast tradition. It's one of the greatest rivalries in all of sport. Two towns united and divided. They're bonded by Alabama pride, but for this one fall day. It's the Iron Bowl, and anything can happen. Giving our grill a bit of the southern charm today are two fine dining chefs who have traded in the white linens for something that's so much more their spirit and their state.
Hello, I'm Brandon Kane.
And I'm John Hall.
And we're the chefs at Saul's Soul Kitchen in Birmingham, Alabama. Soul food can really mean the soul of the chef, and that's what us with our fine dining backgrounds are really kind of about anyway. The heart and soul of the kitchen, of the restaurant, of the chef that prepared the food, to even the soul of the people sitting and eating. You're sharing your soul with each other as you're eating a dish that you created.
We associate soul food with hospitality. You associate it with warm people, and family, and a lot of slow cooking, a lot of time and love and care and effort that goes into making a meal.
For us, it really is about the table and the community and the fellowship that creates. A continuation of love that you had to love the products to get them to grow. And then when you get them out of the ground, you have to respect and love the hard work it took to make that. So you really want to take every bit of effort you can and not waste a thing.
For us, that is the South. That has always been the South. There's a farm right down the street. My family owns the farm. My grandparents, they were raised on farms. So farm to table is not a new phenomenon or a new movement. That's been a way of life. Once we both got in the kitchen at the same time, we just fed off each other's energy. You saw the same passion in yourself and someone else, and the same excitement and the same drive.
When you work so close to somebody in so many long hours, in the heat of the battle, if you will, it kind of shows what kind of character you are in general. At the end of the day, we're not saving lives, we're cooking food. And I think that's a mentality that we both have, that let's make it fun, there's days that I look around and it's like, guys, can you believe we get paid to do this? This is a dream come true.
Football down here it's a religion. It's like food. It's like people live to eat down here, and they live for football.
So one of the best things about it is the tailgating brings everybody together. Auburn, Alabama, black, white, yellow, green, it doesn't matter. We all love to party. We all love to have a good time. It's a way of life, without a doubt.
Alabama is known for its vast, sprawling farmland. Our travels landed us on endless acres of towering trees bearing one of the South's most prized fruits. Here at Pecan Point Farm, it turns out that the perfect pecan starts somewhere wholly unexpected.
We have a story to tell about pecans, and it generally starts right here with bees.
Oh my God.
We've got about 14 hives in the orchard, and their primary job is to pollinate the clover. That clover captures the nitrogen that's in the air, stores it in the plant tissue, and releases it the following season as a source of nitrogen for our pecan trees. Keeping bees has not always been as difficult as it is today. Bees are being stressed and killed by additional chemical spraying and a number of things that stress the bees out, what we call colony collapse.
As chefs, we talk about love a lot. You'd rather go through the painstaking steps to make a great product It's not all about the yield and the money, it's about the quality. And for us as chefs, that hits home big time.
I love that George chooses to do everything the hard way here so that we can taste the very best. I've never seen a cow that you can just walk right up to.
These cows are out here to help us graze this grass down and allow the clovers to grow. In many orchards, and most orchards, they either chemically mow or mechanically mow to control this competition. Here we use grazing. The chickens actually follow these cows, they scratch out the cow piles, they pick through the fly larvae, they help eliminate some of our fly problems.
I just can't believe how many processes there are and how many layers of difficulty there are for something that I thought was so simple.
We do this because we're not interested in living on a farm that depends on commodity production. This is the best I know I can sell. This is the best I have to offer.
That's music to my ears. That's what I wish we could hear from every purveyor that we deal with.
We met the bees, we met all of these friendly cows, and now we get to see what it all adds up to.
At Point Farm, we have 7 varieties. This is an Elliott. This is our favorite tree in the orchard. We think it has the best quality nut, the best flavored nut, highest oil content, and the best flavor. My grandson here, Dominic Rogers, is going to crack a few nuts for us and show us how we get it done.
It doesn't get any fresher than that.
Wow, that is the cleanest, most flavorful pecan I've ever had.
So much richer in flavor and almost, in my opinion, a lot more smoother in the texture. And that oil just really comes through and they're a lot more powerful.
I've got a sample of the best of what the farm has to offer.
It's the milk from their cows, the honey from their bees, the pecan from their trees, and the granola from their kitchen. Truly a taste of place. That cannot be duplicated without all of the labor and love that went into it.
Just being able to eat something like this on the land where it was all produced, this is a dream come true. I mean, you can't get any better than this.
Oh yes, today is the Grill Iron Bowl. It is the matchup of the year on the field, and also, if I do say so, the matchup of the year on the plate, because we have these two guys bringing the Southern barbecue all the way from Birmingham.
1, 2,
3!
Oh my God. It's like a rainbow of deliciousness. Juicy, meaty, gamey,
right.
sweet on the outside. It's soulful.
This is what barbecue in the South is all about.
Apparently this baby is getting one more layer of love.
Oh yes, next we're gonna throw them on this hot grill. We're gonna use this nice pecan wood that we got from the farm, and it's gonna give it a nice umami flavor on these pork butts. It's gonna be really awesome.
Oh, the fresh wood, it smells so good. You can see it's bubbling and crisping and dripping. Look, every piece that I pull is perfection, from the bark to the juiciness to the rainbow of color. I'm in awe of meat.
So what we're gonna do is make pork croquettes. So it's like a little potato meat-filled dumpling, which is all about that sauce.
Yeah, that is the South.
We just take potatoes and we cram them in here, and this is the really, really fun part.
Look at that, he's taken potatoes and made them light and fluffy and pillowy.
So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season all these flavors.
This is where you infuse the love and the soul. You get your hands dirty. So just ball them up.
Yeah, you just grab them, roll them around in your hand, and you want it to be imperfect, because that way you know it was made at home.
It's like Chef said, it's perfect because it's not. And as you turn it around, every single bite is gonna be wonderfully different. We have our flavor balls of pork and potato, and I can see from what's in front of us that there is another step in this journey.
Oh yeah. We have a little bit of flour that's seasoned with salt and pepper, and egg wash, and then breadcrumbs.
And that means they are destined for the deep fryer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now when we're gonna bread these, we wanna lightly dredge them, because we spent so much time to get that nice smoky umami flavor. So we don't wanna like take too much away from it.
You just don't want the deep fryer to overpower the carefully crafted flavor. Inside of that is a lot of love.
That's gonna be super tasty.
Yes. Woo!
Perfect.
Look at that.
That's what you wanna see.
I love that sizzle. When he flips him over, you just see that bubbling golden crust. Doesn't take very long. They're like little savory donut holes.
All right, you see that nice golden one? That one right here, that's what you want to see. That is exactly what we're looking for.
How good does that look?
We're gonna make Brussels sprouts like if your mom would have made them, you would have eaten them your whole life.
Yes.
So what we got here is Brussels sprout hearts. We like to just put them on the grill, let the flames kiss them just a touch, bring out all that natural, good, nutty flavor. Remember those awesome pecans?
Yeah.
We threw them on the smoker so they get nice and crispy, bring out that real serious nutty aroma and flavor to it.
I thought they were good coming straight off the tree, but put them in the smoker just opened up the flavor.
We're gonna mix it in with the raw lettuce and then some kale and take our vinaigrette and just get it all tossed in there really, really well.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna call John over here and we're gonna finish this thing up.
There you go. Oh my God, still bubbling.
And we're gonna take that smoked mayonnaise that we had earlier.
Oh, man.
We're gonna come in and we're just gonna put a dollop right on top.
And this right here is our iron bowl dish.
Wow. It's all of that sauce, signature smokiness into every single ingredient. This is the grill iron! Who wants the best of Alabama? It's a taste of the South. It's a taste of Alabama. It's soul. They say it's the biggest game of the year. This is a dish worthy of that. Our incredible cross-country voyage has sadly come to an end. But as promised, we have rounded up your favorite chefs and whisked them off to our Tastemade studios in Los Angeles. Some of the country's best culinary minds step back behind the iron for more grilling, more sizzling, more basting, and for me, a whole lot more drooling. It's our very own tailgate finale, and it will be delicious.